You already know what the fuck going on. Did Damage here bring you another MLB The Show at 18 bet Sluggers debut, and today just finished a pretty stressful, pretty fun one. Joey Bautista bats card is absolutely phenomenal. Has a total of 5 positions it can play and anywhere in the outfield. His stats are absolutely phenomenal, both offensively and defensively. 80, 102 contact versus righties and lefties, 98 and 108 power versus righties and lefties. 66 vision is really good. Style is okay, I guess, compared to the other fields I have in my outfield. Also has 94 arm strength with 78 arm accuracy, and a bit of speed out there in the outfield with 50 speed. Today he'll be playing in the right field, and we can take a look at his quirks. He has hitting machine, bomber, walk, and cannon. Looks on the up and up, and I know this card is going to be absolutely phenomenal because we did use him in BR for a total of 7 at bats. He has 2 hits, and yes, both of those hits were bombs. 3 RBIs and 1 strikeout. He's batting 280, pretty good. Especially since he only has 7 at bats. And from the gameplay, I know that he has his signature bat flip. You guys know the one. I'll roll the clip in.
For so long, and it's gonna burn you. No doubt.
And hopefully in this debut I can get a no doubt homer so I can show you guys the bat flip. But without further ado, he is batting right in the heart of our lineup at the number 4 spot. Actually, let me fix this up. Yeah, he's still gonna be in number 4 spot. But yeah, let's get right into the debut. Alright guys, so hopping into the first game, our lineup looks absolutely great. We have Jack Morris on the mound. He has Luis Reno. He also has that 97 career arc Frank Thomas. And besides that and JD Martinez, there's really nothing much to talk about. And of course he has a creative player, which once again I see no reason for in this game. But the first pitch of the game to Victor Robles, person who I dubbed the pop-up king. We pop him in the bag. First pitch with Jack Morris, and I know with his speed on the base that this was going to be a problem from the get-go. 1-2 count to Francisco Lindor. He goes running, but thankfully he makes contact on a fastball high and away, which I'm pretty sure he could have beat out. I'm pretty sure he swung just for the safety of the runner. But here we strike out Francisco Lindor on the check swing, but we couldn't get the double play on the throw out. So already 97 speed on second base, 112 power up to the plate, and I was not fucking with that. We immediately walked JD Martinez. But that brings up Frank Thomas, who I honestly rather face than JD Martinez that day. And it turns out that it works out for us. Deep into left field. We try to get a double play once again. Catch him tagging up. He retreats back to second base. So that brings up his created player. We're still in the top of the first inning. 2 runners on, 1 in scoring position, of course. And we usually do so well with this Jack Morris card, and we're already in another full count to his creative player. 3-2 count. And this card was so goddamn annoying. It was fouling off pitch after pitch after pitch, and I just couldn't locate. You think after getting 35 wins with common pitchers I'd be able to be phenomenal with diamond pitchers, but you'll be wrong. You're absolutely wrong. Thankfully, however, he pops up to the left field, JD Martinez, and we get out of that inning without a single score allowed. And yeah, that was some situation to start off the Jose Bautista video with, but we're back on track as we get a Jose Reyes pop up in a 7-pitch at bat. And that is going to bring up JD Martinez against the righty. You saw he had 112 power, and we decided to walk him as he throws a slider away. And this is exactly why we decided to walk him. On the 0-1 count, JD Martinez is going to take the second pitch he sees deep into left field of Rogers Center, and that ball is not coming back. Bottom of the first inning, we already have a 1-0 lead. Full count to Willie Stargell. We're looking to draw the walk here, guys, so we can have Jose Bautista with a runner on with only 1 out. Willie Stargell working the count, 3-2 count, and we get ball 4 on the inside edge. And that brings up the man of the hour, Joey Bats, 286, 2 home runs, 3 RBIs with a chance to get 5 RBIs in 1 swing. And this debut was a debut of utter circumstances. He was not pitching very well at all until Joey Bautista came up to the plate. He's locating inside changeup, inside sliders, pitches that are hard to read. And I do not know where all of this came from as we strike out with Joey Bautista on a greatly located inside slider. Thankfully, the next inning, his pats stayed cold. And Jose Bautista is getting some play out there in right field. And that's going to bring up Josh Donaldson. I don't even need to say anything else. This card speaks for itself. This card is absolutely phenomenal, and I've been professing it ever since I debuted him about a month or so ago. That's going to give us the 2-0 lead, 2 home runs with 2 hits, and those are our only hits of the game. He's offering the friendly, we decline, and we all know what happens afterwards. Our opponent has left, so without further ado, our first game, or our initial debut with Jose Bautista, is very short-lived, so we're going ahead and hop into a second one for you guys. And this team, it's a okay team. He has some power in there. He also has Aaron Nola on the mound, player that I'm pretty sure he thought was going to turn diamond in this latest update, which I thought he was going to turn diamond as well. But nonetheless, Aaron Nola on the mound, I thought he had a much faster fastball than he did. It's only like 91 miles per hour, and he hangs a pitch right in the zone, Jose Reyes, and we're gonna get that one in the gap. If you guys don't know, once this Jose Reyes is on base, it's a wrap for you guys. 2 pitches in, brings up JD Martinez on the first pitch. You guys already know running, and we're gonna get second base with ease. He didn't even try to hop step him. So taking that into account, we wait 1 more pitch before we steal. So it was an 0 JD Martinez. And on the very 5th pitch of the game, I think he did throw actually, but we still get third base fairly easily. 1-2 count JD Martinez. We're trying to bring home our lead off hitter, which shouldn't be hard at all. We have power up at the plate, and the power flies out and strands the speed at third base. Luckily, however, we have power after power, and that's going to bring up Willie Stargell. And all we need is a ball on the ground. That's exactly what Willie Stargell does. He delivers with a ground out RBI to give us the lead early in the game. Another first inning lead. And that's going to bring up Joey Bats. Bases cleared for Joey Bautista. 2 outs. And I'm really strive for great debuts. So with that being said, it's easy for one to get flustered when they're trying when they're trying so hard with a card instead of letting it come naturally. With that being said, you guys know I didn't take any balls with this drip or any pitches whatsoever yet in this whole video. So 11 pitches in, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be the 5th pitch to Jose Bautista, I should say. Still an 0-2 count on a very, very bad sinker. Near the waist and in. We swing at another bad changeup. Thankfully, his contact is so good that we are able to foul those 2 bad pitches off. And on the 0-2 count to Jose Bautista. I keep saying Jose Bautista. My mistake, guys. On the 0-2 count to Jose Bautista, this count is lasting forever. And finally, he throws the high gas, and we were not sitting on that whatsoever. And then, you guys notice on this game, we do have Jack Morris on the mound once again. And once again, we are struggling to locate with this Jack Morris ever since his debut video, I should say. And we have a full count to Mookie Betts, and we really don't want to walk him. Sadly, he gets a T-pose from the umpire, and we put speed on the bases, and that brings up Charlie Blackmon. First pitch against Charlie Blackmon, Mookie Betts just takes that base with ease. Like, no problem whatsoever. Charlie Blackmon up to the plate, another full count. That makes 2 straight full counts with this Jack Morris. I might have to take the card off the team. Can't locate Slugger right down the middle. Oh my lord. I could not locate for the life of me with this card. I don't know what it was. And Charlie Blackmon, luckiest, what the fuck did I just say? Luckiest infield hit I've ever seen in my life. It goes right in front of the third base bag, and there's nothing we can do with that. We're cut quartered at that point. And that brings JD Martinez with runners on the corners. Thankfully, it is a double situation. Sadly, however, it's also a 3-run home situation with a righty against JD Martinez. But thankfully, the latter happens, and we get the double play against JD Martinez without giving up a run with a runner on third base. And that is going to bring up our power hitter, Aaron Judge. Ever since his debut, he has been absolutely phenomenal. Aaron Judge, on the first pitch he sees, takes that one deep, and that ball was carrying the Windy City. That ball was absolutely crushed, and he paused the game. So I took time to see how far that ball was hit, and it was hit almost 500 feet, 480 to be exact. Thankfully, after a long pause, he didn't quit. Sadly, however, after that pause, our bats stayed cold after that home run. And Nelson Cruz hits against the shift. So, of course, the shift fucks us over on offense and on defense, which, I'm totally expecting of by now. Daniel Murphy up to the plate, hits a beautiful gap shot in between the center and right fielder. Nothing I can do about that. That was just a great hit with 2 strikes. Frustrating, though. So, he has another running in scoring position with no outs. This Jack Morris is struggling. Thankfully, it was just Buddy Bell up to the plate. We gave him a couple of meatballs in this count. That fastball was right down the middle, just a little high in the zone, just the pitch you need to drive out of the park. And this Buddy Bell, I do not know why, of all players, he is starting Buddy Bell. We strike him out eventually, however. Francisco Mejia, also another questionable diamond card that I would never use in an online game. He pops up to Aaron Judge in the center field, and he advances running to third base, which is moot. It doesn't matter afterwards because that brings up Aaron Nola. And of course, we're not gonna allow Aaron Nola to get a hit on us, no matter how bad we're pitching. We refuse. So again, we get out of another sticky situation, only allowing one base runner to score and keeping our lead. And Jose Reyes slaps one back up the middle. This time, he doesn't get the hit, but he still gets on base. And you guys know the drill. First pitch, we're gone. Jose Reyes takes second base with ease. On the second pitch to JD Martinez, we're gone. We take the third base with ease. On the third pitch to JD Martinez, the ball is gone. 2-run shot from JD Martinez. A no-doubter, a beautiful hit from JD Martinez. That ball was absolutely demolished. We go up 4-1. It should have been a solo shot if it wasn't for his error, which I'm very thankful for. I do not know why he got so. He probably was, wary of Jose Reyes' speed and tried very quickly to get the ball in the first place. But whatever the matter was, I'm grateful the situation happened, and we have a 3-run lead against this guy. On an 0-2 count, just like we were about to strike out with Willie Stargell, but never count out the lefty pops. We get a hit off the wall. I thought that ball was going to be a back-to-back homer. And we get a double with Willie Stargell. 1 out, scoring run position for Jose Bautista. All we need to do is get a 1 base hit, and that'll give him RBI in his debut. He throws a wild pitch, and I thought the ball was much further away from his catcher. Francisco Mejia guns me down at third base. I don't know why I would even attempt to run at third base with Willie Stargell. So now there's no one on base for Jose Bautista to drive in, and there's 2 outs. So Jose Bautista out will end the inning. And shout out to all the foul ball home runs. I really hate getting foul ball home runs because it's never a good sign of what's to come. It's just once you get a foul ball home run, there's never anything good that follows that up. And if I'm wrong, please tell me in the comment section. There's never anything good that follows up after a foul ball home run. And I'm really not trying to strike out with Jose Bautista 3 times in his debut. And finally, we make contact. Opposite field line drive with warning track power against the righty Jose Bautista. Even though that was not a base hit, that was still a pretty good hit nonetheless. And speaking of pretty good hit, Jose Reyes, our catalyst without a doubt for the team, he gets an easy triple as he hits one right through the gap of center field and right field. And with 1 out, JD Martinez back up to the plate, and this card is absolutely insane. JD's 4th RBI of the game, his 2nd home run in this video. JD Martinez is absolutely insane. And this is going to bring up Willie Stargell, of course. We go righty-lefty for the power. We're already up 5 runs in the 5th innings with 2 outs. Willie Stargell up to the plate, making it a 1-1 count. And Willie Stargell, when you hang a pitch this bad, it's really hard not to go back to back. Willie Stargell gives us the 7th run of the game in the 5th inning. And before we can even get another at bat, just to get a hit with Jose Bautista, our opponent is gone. He's fed up, flustered. All of our runs came from the long ball. There was no ifs, ands, and buts about it too. They were all no doubters. And the team is absolutely insane right now. I really like how we're looking. I'm getting really close to Immortal, so I'm not even sure as to how long that Jose Bautista will be on our team, but we're enjoying for the meantime. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. I'm The Damage, and I'm out.